Welcome to Pet Allies Adoption Minute, sponsored by Sholo TV. I'm Jill Tinkle, and I'm missing my co-host today.
He's taken a different shape.
Well, he has. He has become a cat today. We do know that Odie does like the kittens.
Yeah, he does.
We know, so he would enjoy today. Yeah, little Odie really does, but he's busy. He's working on his Facebook account today. He said he had a lot of book work to do. I don't know. He's got something up his little sleeve, I guess.
Well, maybe we'll find out about that next episode.
I bet we will. I bet we will. But for today, I have Horton.
And I have Levi.
And they are adorable, but they are representing for the kittens today, and apparently there's a lot of them at Pet Allies right now.
I counted up 20 that weigh less than 2 pounds. They need to weigh 2 pounds in order to get spayed and neutered. So if they're under 2 pounds, we really want them to be in a foster home. Because who wants to grow up in a kennel at the shelter? I mean, they need to be home where they get socialized and play, and then they come in when they're 2 pounds, get spayed and neutered, and then people just snap them up and take them home.
Oh, yes, they would. Yeah, because they are ready to go.
Right.
And fostering, let's talk about how much fun that would be, especially if you're just ending your time up here in the mountains. Maybe you're a part-timer and you go home sometime in October. Perfect timing for these guys. And everybody loves a kitten, but sometimes they become a cat and you're like, oh darn, I like kittens but not cats. This is your chance to have some fun with them and play, and Pet Allies supplies everything you need, including the kittens.
Everything. And you can have one, you can have two. I think it's better to have two than they play with each other, but you can have as many as you want, and we'll be there to help answer questions, any kind of training you need.
And it's a very short-term commitment, so if you're a commitment-phobic, like so many folks are, this is a perfect one. And plus, kittens don't shed.
Not nearly as much as the last dog that we had on here. She was a big shedder. We're still hairy from her.
We are. So you see here, it's not from the kittens. So we provide absolutely everything. We've got 20 right now that need to be fostered.
20 today. And we would love to see them in the hands of foster homes.
Yes, we would. Now, what about puppies? So what's going on for puppies? Any fosters there? We got any puppies coming up?
We have lots of puppies. I mean, this year I've seen a 75% increase in the number of puppies. Not happy to say that over last year. Last year, as soon as we got a puppy, it left because we had hardly any, and we felt like, wow, we're really making progress. And this year, the puppies are just coming in at us from every direction, and like litters of 8, 13 puppies, 13 puppies, 13 puppies, you know, from one animal coming in over and over, and it's really hard to deal with groups of animals like that. But fortunately, we've had rescue groups step up to help us because we don't have the ability to absorb that many puppies and find them homes. When you have that many together in groups too, you're always afraid that we're going to have a parvo epidemic because they're not fully vaccinated. So we always worry about the dog that might come in, transfer parvo to all those puppies. So we don't want them to be in the shelter, so we need fosters for them.
Well, this is a great thing for people to do, and especially it's a great thing to do. Maybe you've got some kids at home and you're thinking, can we do this? You know, can we accept the responsibility of a dog for the next 10 or 12 or 15 years? Don't know if the kids will keep up the work or not. Come foster a puppy or two, and you'll find out really quickly whether the kids really will keep feeding, watering, taking dogs outside, and will step up to the plate. And it's a great way. There's completely no commitment whatsoever. If fostering doesn't work out, bring it back, but by that time it's probably ready to be out of fostering anyway, which is great. You're looking at a commitment of a few weeks, or the most a little over a month, honestly, before puppies or kittens are ready to be adopted out. And look at this guy.
Yeah.
This one obviously has been handled a lot. I've done nothing with little Horton here, and he's been so good and so sweet, and that's because of fostering. That's because they haven't been just stuck in a cage or a kennel for all their lives. They have been handled, and it makes them so much of a better pet and easily adoptable then. So we need you for that.
And we also want to thank the volunteers that come into the shelter and work with the ones that are there.
Yes.
Because they're working on the ones that are there too that aren't into a foster home.
So if you're really a commitment phobe,
you can come in for an hour.
Just come in for an hour and do this, and you're doing a really great thing.
Come in and brush
animals.
a cat that's a long-haired cat. Get all the mats out. That makes a huge difference in that cat's life.
Yeah, absolutely. Or just hold a kitten. So we need you. We thank you for joining us here today on Sholo TV for Pet Allies Adoption Minute, and we sure hope to see you at the shelter.
The Pet Allies Animal Shelter is located at 1181 East Thornton in Sholo Industrial Park. The shelter is open for adoption 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you would like more information about the shelter, its monthly events, or to schedule an adoption outside of regular hours, please visit www.petalliesaz.org or call the shelter at 928-537-8009.